All right. Okay, there we go. All right. Hello, everybody. This is Ronin's Minds, episode 7. And our topic that we're going to be talking about today is about life's obstacles or obstacles in general when you're going through like things just to get to your main goal. Now, our guest is back again. This is Grod. Say hi to everybody. You know, the camera's over there. You know,
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Grad, again. It's a pleasure to be back on here.
yeah, he wanted to be back on here. I was like, dude, we have to do that again. Since we did well the first time, I feel like we should do it again. And he was like, bet, Saturday it will be. First, we actually tried to do it on the other day, but we couldn't do it on that day since I
Wednesday,
overslept and
but
stuff.
it didn't really go well.
Yeah, but overall, things happened, and we decided to do it on the Saturday. So, yeah. So here we go. The topic that we're going to be talking about today is about obstacles, basically. And the reason why I brought him on the show because he brought this idea up to me actually. I didn't think of this. So this is all credit to him. I didn't think about this at first until he brought it up. And I thought we should talk about that first since you go through a lot of that on a daily basis since you have a job and stuff like that and responsibilities. And you probably go through a good bit of obstacles in your life as well. And you said you have a lot of obstacles in your life. So I thought, okay, then let's blow some steam together and talk about it right here on this show. So that's so you can give like some learning advice to everybody and also helping people out. So tell me about your obstacles, man.
Well, it just depends, really, because, like you said, there's work environments, there's other type of obstacles I deal with. But
Yep.
sure, let's start with work obstacles. So, for me, for work, it's just that sometimes something just doesn't go right, and I just have to trying to figure out a way to plan out and overcome it and all that jazz. So the main thing that happens with me is teamwork and people trying to own up to what they're supposed to do and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other night, I had a coworker and he was supposed to leave at 11 o'clock. It was at 10 something, to where he straight up just left the spot. And I was like, bro, what you doing? It's like, you're not even supposed to clock out yet. And he's all like, so yeah, I got a buddy coming to town and stuff and all that. I was like, you have to stay, my man. You still got some stuff to do. He's like, nah, I'll be all right. And he just straight up left. And so me and the other people had to do some of his stuff. And then, yeah, we got done. Yeah, we left pretty good. I 11 something. But just, I don't know. To me, it's just that what we talked about, that I thought that was an obstacle that I had to figure out a way in order to get the job done and stuff. And it was hard because I had to do multiple things that night. And I don't know if I could tell what I have to do because it's work. But whenever it comes nighttime, we have to clean the floors and change all the restrooms and stuff and sweep up a little bit in some of the offices and all the other stuff. So yeah, just that the more people there is better. But when there's less people and less teamwork, it becomes a challenge and very much so an obstacle trying to get it done. And that's what has to happen in my workplace. Is either A, it gets done, or B, it doesn't, and we get yelled at for it.
Yeah, so you make sure you get the job done, so that's how it doesn't really affect you in the end and stuff like that. So basically, making sure you stay on top of things, being that role model for other people, just to get things done, no matter how big it is and stuff like that. It's better just to get it done because if you don't get it done now, it's gonna be even.
It's gonna be much more of a task for it to get completed.
That's great. Great. Love it. Love it. And you know what's even more crazy? I can't see a thing because virtual desktop is garbage. It is so garbage. I was in the middle of explaining and then it freaking slapped me in the face. I'm afraid to
crashed.
talk a little bit more because it's gonna bite me again. It's not even the world is virtual desktop, and sometimes it likes to mess with me. So,
Is the camera still recording?
oh, it's still recording. Everything's fine. It's just that I can't see a thing, and yeah, it's just crazy out here. Like I'm blind right now, and I can't move my avatar because I'm looking at the recording and I'm seeing that I'm frozen in place. I see you walking up to the camera. So yeah, I am I'm in struggle.
Basically, if we were to do something, it'll go to shit. But
Yep. What about life struggles? Talk about that while I'm trying to load back in.
well, life struggles for me is it's on a personal level. Like, I feel like that some people just I want to be like there for people and like be connected with them and like help them as much as I can.
Back.
There you go.
Yep.
And I don't know. It's just whenever like something doesn't go right in that situation when I'm trying to make friends with somebody, it just brings me down a little bit. But at like the end of the day, like I know, like at least I tried. But like, sorry, I'm like eating something real quick, my bad. But like, I'm just trying to like talk to them, make sure they are welcome, that they know that they're not alone in the situation. Now, like I'm here if they need any assistance or anything. Which to me, like I love working at the job, even though sometimes it could be too much. But I just love helping people. That's just me. Like whenever someone like asks me, like, "Can you help me find this thing?" It just fills me just a little bit of joy thinking that like I helped them
Mm-hmm.
in order to find that, or help them out with their stuff that they bought into their car.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes me feel good that I at least accomplished something. It just makes person has an easier day and all that jazz, which is why I stay after work a little bit more just to help out as much as I can to where everybody goes home. I just like I said, I just love helping as much as I can.
Interesting.
Just my
Interesting.
thing.
Yeah, me and you both have the same idea because yeah, I do like helping out like a good bit of people, and also I like to learn new things though. So I always try just to go on with the experience of life because life will always would teach you so many things, and it gives you obstacles for a reason, so you can be stronger and better when you overcome them, and also you after all that experience you can tell somebody else of what you did just to ease their progression as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, like
that's why
lighten their
I
load,
like it.
basically.
Yes. And you do that a lot. I don't have a job at all. I'm trying to make a living on here and do this, but clearly it's going to take time, but I don't have a job, but this coming from you, it's quite interesting since I don't know what it's like to have a job and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And I think it's a great thing that you're being like, helpful to your team and stuff like that on a team working basis at your job because I don't really see too
yeah,
much of
yeah.
that from where I'm from because a lot of people, just do it and then just call it a day and stuff like that. So I
Oh
like
yeah, no,
to,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I like to like hopefully like bring this message to like to all the people who are in the workforce and stuff like that, and also to other things when they're doing things. If you be more of a teamwork and help everybody's load on your team and stuff like that, it makes your life a lot easier. Because then afterwards, because their mess up won't affect you and stuff like that, and maybe it'll be more of a positive environment for you guys, so you don't feel terrible and feel miserable all the time when you're like, oh, I gotta do this, gotta do that. Oh, this is such a big like stuff I gotta do. Like you get piled on about the amount of obstacles you need to do, and it's rough.
Oh
I would know
yeah,
this from
yeah.
experience. I would know this from experience since I tend to procrastinate at some moments when I was like younger in my life, but I always make sure to get things done the older I got. So that's how I feel more, free, more better and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I like
definitely.
so
Yeah.
I like getting things done ahead of time, so that's why I don't have to worry about it later. And I know a lot more people do that. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
surrounding yourself with type of people that like to problem solve and also do things, actually being more active and
Hmm.
doing more stuff can go a long way, since you surround yourself with more like positive like environments, positive like outlooks and stuff like that.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that would help out tremendously. And you are a great example, because every time I think of a job, I always think of it negative a lot. So I'm not gonna lie. Every time, because I feel like you don't get much.
Mhm.
I feel like you're stuck at a plateau all the time, since you're living to paycheck when you're doing a job.
Mhm.
But when it comes to you, that doesn't have to be the case at all, because you
Yeah.
can still be positive and also probably work on other stuff, because I heard that you want to do other things and stuff like that as well. Yeah. and
Yeah.
and you do that in your workforce, so you still make it enjoyable and not make it miserable, and also make it better. Still, yeah, you might go through
Yeah.
obstacles and stuff, but yeah, you still make the best of it, and that's a great
Oh,
thing. So yeah, that's
yeah,
amazing.
100%. And what you
Oh
said
yeah.
like a little bit earlier about when people like say like they just do their job and they're gone. Yeah, I have a few of those people that are there, but I have some good people that actually stay a little bit just to help me because I formed that bond, that friendship with them in order for me like, hey, I got your back, you can have my back and all that jazz.
Yeah. So
And
building a
so
relationship goes a long way.
yeah, definitely, 100%. Like that's what I do each time like I go to a new job and stuff. Like I make sure that like, hey, I'm like trying to be all like helpful and stuff. Like, hey, you need some help with that, or do you need me to like push this for you? Because like, not to sound like, oh, I'm just that good guy. There is this guy that works in a bakery department, and he's a very old man. He's hit like his 80s and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
so whenever like I'm like cleaning my machine because we do this all night. We all clean like our departments and all that stuff. But when I'm like cleaning my machine and all that stuff, and I see him like coming by with like two like big like trash cans full of like cakes he's throwing out, some ice cream cakes, some muffins, donuts, and all this stuff. And he has a hard time lifting it. And so I straight up make it my all time like priority to help him get it like out of the garbage and into the garbage compactor where it can crush it and all that jazz. Because I like this dude because
Mm-hmm.
he was there and he always like made it up his way to just talk to me even if I was in a bad mood. Even if
Mm-hmm.
when he switched to a different department, I make it my goal just to help him and always greet him no matter what. Because
Yeah,
he's like a
I got
pro
tips
even
for
for his
missing.
age. But you know he's a homie and I love him for that. Bless you.
Ugh, thank you so much. I feel like I'm about to sneeze again. I'm not gonna lie. But continue.
God bless you. Just in the meantime. But yeah, no, like I just like a bless you. Yeah,
Ugh.
that's just the thing is that I just love helping people and just lighten their load for them to actually get home safely. And there is some other people that I rather them just stay behind because they're just dicks and assholes. But I I try not to have that mindset
Yeah, it's always
because
best to
their
not have a.
bullshit is my
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, it's best to like not bring them down, since they're bringing you down. Because in the end, you're
Hmm.
not really getting anywhere with that, and plus you're wasting
Yeah,
your time and energy on that, when it could be,
time.
yeah, when you could have done something probably way more infinitely better than breaking someone else down
Yeah,
and stuff like that. And plus, it doesn't really help you in the end. You're just going to make yourself feel more miserable, whether you like it or not.
yeah.
Another question I have for you
That's
is,
why I
what is
mostly keep my
your
pieces to myself.
yeah?
Sorry.
And my other question I have for you is, what has been your biggest obstacle that you had to deal with so far in your life? Um, if you want to talk about it, of course. If it's too personal, we don't have to talk about it. But I'm just wondering, if you want to answer it, what has been your biggest obstacle that you had to deal with as of like today, after all your experiences?
See, that's a good question. I like that. It's I probably have to say that it is like depression, really.
Depression.
Like
That's a
that.
big common one that everyone deals with. Okay, okay.
Oh yeah,
I might
but
invite
like for
Crab here as
me,
well.
like yeah, no, for me. Oh, sorry, I'm kind of choking up. But for me, for to deal with that, it's just like it's been happening after like middle school and stuff. Like my middle school year back where I used to live was just dreadful. I had no friends and all this other stuff. So like just throughout that time, like I don't know, for some reason, like depression has just been like with me. Like some days I'll be like all happy and stuff, like, "Hey, bud, you doing good." But now all of a sudden, I'm just like, yeah, I just
Oh,
don't really
like
want to
I'm
talk
just
about
like
it.
having a hard time right now, like stuff like that. Yeah, it just flip flops.
Yeah,
Depression is a
yeah,
very, it's a very it's a common thing, especially in the U.S. where
oh yeah,
like people really deal and struggle with these things, and sometimes they'd be happy the other day, and then they're completely rock bottom the next day. And I feel like that's a very
yeah,
common
yeah.
thing for most people within the U.S. because out of everybody I know in the environments I've been in, it's always people that are depressed. And I always feel bad because that's the type of environment that we have. And people are like, oh, we need to change it. But how when we don't really act on it, you know? So
Yeah,
it's a very difficult thing. And that's an obstacle within itself just to deal with. Like people prescribe like medicines and stuff like that. But there are times people feel
yeah.
even more like garbage by taking it. So it's a very
Hmm.
complex thing to deal with. Yes, there are some answers that do help, but it doesn't solve the whole thing. You can lower it as much as possible, but there are times that where it it's not going away. It can't go away because we always have like new people. Hi, you want to join along in a recording?
Sure.
Yeah, this is
That was
Crab.
funny.
I also have like another. Yeah, we're doing a Rona's Mine episode 7. You want to be like a newcomer on this? Because we're talking about
Sure,
life
actually.
obstacles, so stuff like that. So we were talking about like how
Oh boy, howdy.
like he goes through like daily day basis in his job and stuff like that in certain fields. Um,
Yeah.
and then he also battles
I
depression.
understand
So
that with my work as well.
yeah, so dive into
Everything is
yours. What about yours? Like, how is your obstacles like comply when you're at your job?
most of the time when I'm at my job, I'm a manager there, so I have a lot of responsibility on me. I have to make
Oh,
sure
you're a
that the
manager.
employees are
Oh my
getting
god.
paid. They do their yeah. They may have to make sure that they do their job. They don't break anything. They don't say too much to the tenants. They don't worry the tenants. That we keep things underway. The obstacles
Uh,
I see are keeping my cool with them, keeping my cool with the tenants. Then there's also the worry of me, well, keeping them safe.
yeah, that's a lot
That's
of
one of
responsibility
the
since you're like a leader and stuff like that. So you're mainly like the
Yeah, I feel
foundation
that too.
of that pillar. Okay. So yeah, that's a lot of load that you deal with. Do you do that daily or is it like weekly or something like
yeah.
that?
It's
Yeah, I'm assuming
it's
it has to be
Monday
daily.
through Friday. I have to go. Yeah, it's
Okay.
daily stuff. I have to make sure it works. One thing that's made those obstacles easier has been her. It makes it to where I don't have it relieves a little bit of stress off of it. Makes it easier to go through the day because I know I have something to look forward to when I get home, and that
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah, I feel.
just here bored out of my mind. I'm not doing
Hmm.
something like since I met you through her. I've met a lot of cool people through her that are still my friends and that I do enjoy talking to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
being a manager, oh man, I can only imagine that's a huge load, especially when it comes to like dealing with all of that. And you got to go through that from Monday to Friday. That's crazy. What does your job consist of
Yeah,
again?
to me that'd be too much
Like you're
responsibility.
a manager, but what you're managing of again?
Um, we are maintenance manager of a building that we rent out to tenants like DSS, the state troopers, smaller companies that don't have their own building but they need like an office. They come to us and they'll rent out a space. We have many things that I need to watch. I need to take care of. I also have to take care of the equipment for the yard crew, the chiller, which is just the cooler or the air. Elevators are working. Fire extinguishers are working, sprinklers are working. I have to occasionally do a project like this week. I had to put up a chandelier in the lobby. It wasn't a big one, but it's still a lot of work
Yeah.
because the new guys don't know how to do it
Install
yet.
it.
And
Yep.
they don't know how to work around the electrical stuff, get the wiring right, because it had 3 hoops that were in ascending diameter,
Okay.
and it had
That's crazy.
wire coming from the roof down to them, and I didn't trust my guys to do it, so I showed them how to do the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and I watched them do the second one. One of them almost fell off the ladder, so I had ended up doing it myself.
Jesus.
It's only about 3 or 4 feet, but it's still a
That's
thing
still-
that we
yeah,
need
that
to
still
get
is
done
big, though.
quickly and right.
Because if that chandelier breaks, and I'm pretty sure you had to go through a whole process of like getting a new one, and that like you got to cover the costs of the damage like chandelier.
Those things were about 500 a piece, and we had to get I installed 2 in the lobby because they weren't like I said, they weren't too big. One was in the front part of the lobby, one was in the back that led all the way down a hallway. Just to say this, imagine like it's a small area,
Mhm.
like a cafeteria basically is our lobby. It
Yeah.
doesn't have like a reception desk. It has 3 hallways going left, right, and forward. So you have one basically right when you walk in and right when you go down that hallway. I did the one up front first because you need to get that out of the way before the tenants really start showing up.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's I've worked
Yeah,
there
I
for
feel you
a
there.
little bit, and it's gotten easier, and I've learned how to do stuff because I've hurt myself doing it on accident, which has made me learn. I've done stupid shit, but
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I mean,
like
us doing stupid shit, we do learn faster that way.
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, I
Yeah.
burnt
When
a
you
hole
do
in
the
a
most
pair of my
dumbest thing.
shoes.
Oh my god. Yeah. If you do like the dumbest thing, you learn so quickly, like beyondly quick. Like you get it in an instant. You're like, oh, okay, never doing that again, ever. All right, learned it. So yeah. Another question I have for you is, like I asked Grodd, what was your biggest obstacle that you had to go through and get over?
That's probably
If you want
what
to
I'm
answer it.
still getting over. It's something that's going on with my heart. My walls are thin. The walls of my heart are thin, and I can't do anything too stressing because it's caused by anxiety and too much stress.
Damn.
My doctor told me about it. I'm going back in a week to talk to them about it. Yes, she
Mhm.
knows. She'll yell at me if I lift anything over 40 pounds, though.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that must be really difficult with your job. 'Cause you have to like pull those chandeliers and all the other stuff.
And
They
you're a
weren't too
manager.
heavy.
That's
The
pretty
rings
like a
itself.
lot.
I have a stand-in for me now. He does. I told him how to do it. He's the guy that's been working there with me the longest. He's
Okay,
doing
good,
most
good.
of the manual labor currently. I'm doing all the paperwork that needs to be done.
Must
Say
be
like
fun.
we had a new tenant move in this week as well. And so I had to fill out the paperwork saying that they had paid, they have their stuff coming. This is the shipping address. This is the number of their office.
Right.
It's not hard with that, but with my heart, they all know it not to like, hey, we need you to come do this, 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 and this,
They overwork
because
you,
I have like
basically.
5 more other things I need to do.
Like overstress you, that type of thing.
Oh yeah.
That's a great thing, at least. So at least like they know that type of boundary and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
basically, like when it comes to his job, he literally has a great bond with other coworkers and stuff like that. So they don't add more shit to him; they actually help him out. So same thing goes for you. You also have that bond with your crew as well, where they understand like your limits and stuff like that. So they try their best just to lift some of that stress off of you for you just to get through the day. And that is amazing. So that's great. That's awesome. He works at a retailer store, right? Like a retail thing.
Yes, yes.
And you do like management on like a fuckload of shit.
Management
So
of properties and offices. It's a big building. I'm not gonna say exactly where I work because we have many buildings, but if I say exactly where it is, it's very easy to find. It's a big
Okay.
building. It has four floors. Um, and people just come in and out of their offices occasionally and all that. It's not hard.
Mhm.
I'm just a maintenance manager there.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I get you.
That's amazing, dude. That's amazing. Yeah, cause it's a great thing because I like learning new things and stuff that, and learning from a manager perspective,
Yeah, same, same.
from your end, that's pretty unique and cool. Because I didn't know I knew it was like a great deal just to be a manager, but I didn't know it was that big until you gave me your point of view on it, and that's crazy. And also, it's great that you're doing that too, because as of I've seen right now, you're doing pretty good. You're doing nice. You're also having like, even though it can be stressful at times, but you're doing fine. You're having a good hold up. Your medical condition, when it comes to your heart situation and stuff like that, you're looking mighty stable, which is great. I'm very happy for you for that, and I'm also happy that you actually have a pretty good, like, decent job and role actually, since you're a manager.
I had been working there for about actually 2 years.
2 years.
I busted
Damn.
my ass. I busted my ass through those 2 years. I'd have to travel to other buildings that are like 2 hours away. Our manager then usually had to do it, but I would say, no, here, let me go do it. It's fine. Because he would usually have to stay overnight because he was an older guy, so he couldn't get things done as fast. And I just went, let me go do them because I'm younger, I can get them done faster. And my big boss saw that and went, I'm happy you're doing this. He got moved up on a different building, and I just got moved up to manager at my current building.
That's crazy, dude.
Nice.
That's so cool. That's nice. So you really stepped up,
Yeah.
and you really got what you actually deserved out of that when you stepped up to the plate, to like the task at hand and stuff like that, and getting things done. Like me and Grod talked about, of getting things done, making sure don't put off things. Making it easier for your teammates just to get things done. And
Yeah.
from what I've heard, you getting things done led you to a promotion. This how, when he helps out his people in getting things done, it led to a stronger bond to his people. So it's always great to get things done, just to make the workload of
Yeah.
your environment easier for others and for yourself. And that is amazing. That is a great thing.
Yeah.
A lot.
To me, I don't know. Maybe management might be too much responsibility for me, but who knows? Maybe in the future, I will try to go for management.
I thought the same thing when I had first started. I'm like, this is going to be extremely stressful. I'm going to suck at it, and it's going to do that. You do get a little bit of leeway with it when you're a new manager and you don't have previous experience with it because they know you're still adjusting to it. You're still getting stuff right. But say you've been working there for like 5 years. You're watching the manager. You're watching what they're doing. Watching how they do it. It may be they may give you a little bit more for that. But if you don't know what you're doing, in that sense, like with the paperwork I had to do, I didn't know how to file a actual like shipping address for a company until I was a manager there. I knew how to do a normal shipping address, but it was all that. Once you step up to the manager role, or you're put in that position, it does get easier as you go on because you learn more and more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
I said,
basically,
I might
you
be
learn as you
prepared
go.
once I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you learn as you go.
It's just
But-
right now, I ain't go for that.
Yeah. I guess a tip that I will give for you then, if you ever try to do it, is watch what the manager does as much as you can, and also ask him questions. Because later on, if you ever try to get to that state, you will know what you're doing, at least like a good bit, and then you learn from your mistakes, and then you get better over time. So it makes the process more easier for you. Because I'm pretty sure that's what a lot of people have done. I'm pretty sure that's what Crab has done as well. He probably have watched and seen what he's done, like the manager, like a good bit after a while. And then afterwards, he learned through trial and error. And then now look at him now. He's doing so much well. He's managing a lot more things. Super organized, I bet, because you have to be organized when you're a manager after all. So, yeah.
My house isn't, but my office is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like your
same,
house
same.
right now, but
Our
that
workplace
that
would be
office, bro,
spotless, but nah.
it has to be spotless and really
yeah.
organized, bro. Like if a file is out of place,
Yeah,
bro, that
100%,
shit
that's
is
me.
immediately gonna go back to its proper place.
Oh yeah. I had that problem a
100%.
while back. Back when I first started, I misplaced a file for the state troopers because they were renewing their contract with us. I had misplaced it. Boss lady came to talk to me about it, and I went, "What file?"
Oh dear.
Oh, just like, wait,
God, that was a fun day.
what? Oh no. That
Jesus.
sounded not so good.
Oh God, no, it was not. State troopers weren't too happy either. I'm now actually friends with most of them.
There you go,
Shit, at least you are. At least you are. Because I mean, like, damn,
Yeah,
bro.
no.
Now they're gonna be paying you a visit, be like, "What the fuck just happened? What did you do?"
They'll one of them pulled me over on the highway to a project I was going to at a different building. He pulled me over and he went, "Sir, license and registration." I went, "Oh, okay," because it's normal shit.
Yeah.
And he went,
it's like,
"No,
wait,
you
you're
may
the
need to."
one.
Yeah, no, it took him a second, but he realized it was me, and he went, "Oh, how's everything going? Where are you going?" I went, "I'm going to Rock Hill, to, finish the project for these people." "Oh, okay, be safe."
That's sweet,
And he
dude.
didn't even, yeah.
He's like, just go.
Oh, fuck, ow.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Pop the rubber band, ow.
Ooh.
That hurt. So he
Oh,
didn't
trust
give
me,
you a
I
ticket, nothing.
accidentally
He
punched
just
a
said,
wall.
"Are you good to go?"
Yeah.
Nah, fam, you good.
Dude, that dude is
I
awesome.
have gotten a ticket from a lot of them, or not from a lot of them, from some of them, because one time I was speeding, but I haven't gotten
Okay.
caught doing it again.
Oh, someone smart on the road. The moment they see a red and blue lights, they're like, "Oh, we will stop there."
Shit.
No. See,
Oh.
sometimes as well, some of them don't drive actual, normal cop cars have the sirens on top,
Yeah.
and all that. Some of them at my building don't. They have it on the inside of their car, and it's just like an all-black car.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
that's
one of the ones I got a
sneaky,
ticket
bro.
from,
You
so I
ain't go.
always watch
Yeah,
out
you
for
can't
his-
tell.
Oh yeah.
You honestly can't tell.
I mean, hey,
I
it's
know,
better that
it's-
way.
Yeah,
It
Better
is.
that way.
because it probably helps out with the environment. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, mayo.
Oh, got your food.
I got Chick-fil-A.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I put
that's
in the
like-
captions wishing I had Chick-fil-A. And you think I'm playing? I'm actually gonna do it.
I'm having beefy noodles tonight, and I am so fucking hyped for that.
Damn, so everybody's having
Sounds
some great
good.
shit, and I'm just over here with nothing. That's crazy.
Bro,
Yep.
I'll fucking send you some food.
You're the producer. You got to take what you can.
I will send you some goddamn food.
I don't have a job. I'm trying to make a living on YouTube and doing crazier stuff like that because I really want to do that and do stuff on Twitch. That's the lifestyle I'm trying to go
You
for.
can, dude. Honestly.
Yeah.
A lot of people keep saying it, so it gives me more
Yeah.
motivation to keep doing it. So I just really love it.
You know,
I have like
you got
12
that
people that watch my
personality,
channel.
and you also have that. You have
The
that.
fire.
You have the voice, and you also just. you have that like, yeah, here I'm friendly. Come watch me. I don't care who the hell you are.
Yeah, that's what a lot of
Yeah.
people say. And I developed this
And
series
I should have
on
told him his. Oh no,
what?
sorry to interrupt you. But I said his first video. I said, "Oh man, it's so cute. I like it."
I hated
He
it for
got
that.
so flabbergasted.
Yeah, no, I started watching the Ronin's Mind one recently because I was like, oh, there's only 2 episodes. I don't want to end up like getting like really into it, and like I'm waiting so long for another one, or I'm
Oh
waiting
my
for
god,
a
is it
certain
really
dude.
that
I kind
good?
of want like bang 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 bang. I enjoy
That's what
watching
we're
it.
saying.
One thing I usually do at my job is I have an earbud in. So in case, say, I get a call from boss lady, I get a call from one of them, one of my workers, family, her, anybody, I can just, and I can talk right into it, and I don't have to get out my AirPods, pop it in, because that takes extra time.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I am a fast person at work.
I mean, I would be too if I was like in the manager state. So that's like you get things done. So that's like I feel more on top of things.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like, fast is not everything, but there are times, some speed can like be intertwined a bit if you really got it down. So
Yeah.
that's really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So when it comes to like obstacles, I guess me trying to like really get out there more, I guess, with my YouTube channel, and I still need to stream more. I plan on streaming more. It's just gotta really work up things because I'm
Time
like trying to work
process.
with
Yeah.
two. Yeah, I gotta work with two platforms, and plus plus personal reasons as well in life because my family said you need to get a job and stuff like that. I'm like, but I'm like secretly trying to work on this because I really want to do this more, but I don't think they will support me on that. So this is kind of a bit of a secret download thing that I'm doing, trying to work my way up to that.
Mm.
But I mean, there is a case where I might have to get like an IRL job at some point, which I I'm willing
I'll
to
say get a
do a
part-time.
bit, but I don't.
Yeah. Part time.
I doubt they will even allow me to get a part time due to the fact of my situation. So we'll see.
You'd be
I don't want to
surprised
though.
because the
Oh, yeah.
United States people need people to work. Because majority of the time,
Big
like in my
time.
state, like you see like all these restaurants and stuff are slowly getting like shut down because of lack of people wanting to work
Yeah,
Okay.
and
with
stuff. It could be
us,
different states.
with us in my state, one of my sister buildings got like she almost got shut down because they didn't have enough maintenance workers there, and stuff kept going out of disrepair. Tiles kept falling. We have those weird tiles that when they get wet, they get really soggy
crazy.
and fall. We have those just because they're cheap, but they also are very sturdy at points. She almost got shut down because tiles falling, stuff was going out of disrepair. Yard wasn't getting mowed,
Yeah.
nothing was getting fixed. It ended up with me and my crew having to go and do it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, because trust me,
Then-
people will take you.
Oh yeah,
They
big
will.
time.
Yeah. I'm seeing it everywhere, stuff like that. And plus, the amount of stuff that goes on in the world, I'm pretty sure that would make sense since a lot of people got laid off in many different scenarios, and due to the COVID
yeah.
like incidents and stuff like that, that really laid a whole lot of people off.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, COVID did really shut down a good portion of the United States people.
Oh yeah.
yeah,
big
and
time.
it kind
Almost
of
got laid
messed
off
up a
mine.
lot. Yeah,
Oh.
it really it really put a huge like bombing on the economy a bit like that in many other
Oh yeah.
places. Even affected like a lot of other different countries, like Japan, for instance, because Japan usually makes a lot more money off of tourists and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
they kept like shutting down their stuff. They don't let tourists in, and now their money has dropped so low to the point is like their currency in US standard is only worth like 75 cents when it used to be higher than that.
Our money, our
Mhm.
money there. If I were to bring $100 there, I would be able to buy. I did the like some small calculations because I kind of want to go, but it's like I ain't got no free time currently. If I brought about $100 or $500 there, I could get a small apartment, stay there for about a few weeks, have plenty of food, pay for bills and everything, and still have some to spend.
Damn.
See, that's crazy when you think about it. But then when you transfer that over to the US, dude, you're broke when you get over here. You're
Oh, yeah.
kind of yeah,
yeah.
you're really broke when you get over here since it's like only worth like 75 cents.
You know, a
Yeah.
single 1 yen is 75 cents.
Yeah.
Because it's insane how bad their currency is right now.
Yeah, and
Oh,
usually
real
their
quick,
money
I
is
think
made
your
from
arm might be broken.
He's doing something. I know
Nah.
he's like he's always like doing something in the background and stuff
Okay.
like that. So that's what I thought. Okay, how
I
long
was
has it
like,
recorded?
is this?
It's been like 41 minutes. I guess we could maybe wrap things up there. Do you guys have any
Hold on,
last
let me
things to
ask one
say?
question.
Okay, go ahead.
What about you? What's your struggles?
Yeah.
Oh,
'cause we
dude,
didn't talk about you.
my struggles is really much progression in life. As much as I like to progress, I have a lot of things that's holding me back, especially me as a person, because I'm always trying to be a people pleaser a lot. Well, you know the thing and stuff like that when I go I go through that, and plus especially one person that's really a handful for me. You know who he is, but we're not gonna mention him. We're not gonna mention him. And yeah, and there are
Do I
times
know?
that oh yes you do, but we're not gonna
Yep.
talk about it. We're not gonna talk about it. And
we have our own
fine.
handfuls.
It put me. I have money fears.
Go.
I really do fear of me being broke a lot. So there are times that I really, really struggle with be like, oh, what should I do? Do
Yeah.
this and that. Me as a person, I'm struggling because I want the best for me and my boyfriend Finney because I've been with him for so long and stuff like that. And plus, he struggles a lot. And plus, he has the most shittiest equipment ever, but yet he still like decently makes it work, and it's crazy. I felt bad because he had to close down his commissions because his equipment sucks, and his reason for that is because his dad don't listen to him, and it's really sad. But that's personal things and stuff like that I don't want to get into. But yeah, he goes through a lot of stuff, so I want to be that person to help him out with that a lot.
You want to be the rock.
Yeah, so I really want to help him out with that, but also I want to help myself because if I can't help myself, now I can't help Finney. So it sucks. It sucks. So yeah, I really wish that when I blow up a lot, I'm still gonna be humble about it because without the audience watching my videos and stuff like that, I would not be here right now and getting this much like I feel happy that I have people that watch my videos, especially you guys and everybody in the server that we're in, that actually do like it and also give me feedback and stuff like that and other topics to talk about and stuff like that. It's amazing. I love it to the core. It's amazing. That's why I love this series so much because it's a learning process. But also, I like to teach people in my own point of view as well. So it helps very, very much. And plus, it's character development for me because you get to see that I went from, like, small guy that doesn't really know what he's
A
doing.
development arc.
Yeah, basically, from a guy that doesn't know too much what he's doing, but he's really enjoying what he's doing, to like going really high and having a great adventure with his little community that grows larger and larger over time. And it's great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I literally, and plus, I didn't even think I would make it this far. I literally have like 12 subscribers so far, which is cool. I have like 33 viewers on the first episode of Ronin's Mind. I didn't think it would be that high, bro, but it's cool. Like, I have a lot more people that's like watching my playlist and stuff like that, and it's dope. It's cool. So I always like want people like to share it out more just to see if other people like it and stuff like that. So I always try to push a bit more. I don't want to be like annoying about it. Be like, hey, share it, please share it. Like, no, I don't want to be that guy. It's just not me. It's not me personally. I'm just like, hey, could you please share it and bring it out there and see if other people would like learn from it or also give me feedback of what I should talk about next that would be useful. So yeah, I think it's cool and I love this series. So this is like a coping mechanism for me just to help learn over time and also project like my worries and stuff like that out through being creative and talking to the audience and also people around me and my friends that I have around me right now. So yeah, it's a great thing. So when it comes to my obstacle, it's just me trying to get over myself and reach my goals that I want. That's really, really it. So my obstacle is me. So if I can become more consistent
So
and more streaming and get more of a generation flowing going, dude, I feel like I can do it. And the amount of support I've gotten so far, and
you
I got
can.
people tell me to keep going and keep doing it. It really makes me super happy, and it makes me really want to do it more. It really fires me up more to do it more, and I really, really love you guys for it. Because
Yeah,
so without you guys
inspires
supporting
you.
me, I don't know if I would have kept doing it for much longer. But also at the same time, I still enjoy it so much. So yeah, it just makes me want to do it even more. So yeah,
100%.
yep.
I remember the first time I showed my friend the video of like me and you talking about the stuff that we talked about, and it's like I can really see the spark in this dude. I'm like, I know that's what I'm saying.
Like
Just
I find it
100%,
crazy
man.
that people do, but I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it so much. So yeah, I really like it.
Yeah,
Now I plan on
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that
I
That's why
more.
showed my friend, I think, the second episode, and he was like, "This is actually pretty cool."
yeah.
And he
Yo,
said,
that's
"Like,
awesome.
I want to watch it more."
All right, well, I mean, he's gonna get a
Yeah.
new episode now, and you're gonna be a part of it. So I mean, you get to show your friend that you're on it. That's so cool. All right,
Yeah, I'm
we've
gonna
been
do that too.
recording for like 46 minutes. Since do anyone else has anything last to say before we wrap things up?
I would say, yeah, shit looks daunting. Shit may look really bad as well, or you may be afraid to do some things.
Mm-hmm.
Work your way into it. Work your way up
Yeah.
to it. Don't just sit there when say if you really want to do like skydiving. Okay, watch some stuff on it. Do
Study
your
out.
first skydiving. Do your first skydive, and if you like it, keep doing it. You don't be afraid
Yeah.
to do some things that you really want to do or that you're really looking forward to.
Yeah.
Grab life by the nuts and say fuck you.
Twist
That's
it.
what my old manager told me. Grab life by the nuts and say fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have anything last thing to say?
Yeah, do. And it's to the people. Don't push yourself too hard on some goals that you think it's little. Yes, it might be hard trying to get to that goals, but remember, to the people that you have in your life, and the people around you, they will be there for you if you're there for them. So don't forget. And also, there you go.
Yeah, cherish everyone. Cherish everyone you got.
Cherish.
Yep.
Whether it be
If not,
like
they're gonna
your
be gone.
mom, your dad, your girlfriend, boyfriend, sister, cousin, niece, nephew, fucking
Anybody.
dog. Cherish them and don't ever forget about them. Always hold
Yeah.
them close to you
And never
and
take them
be
for
like,
granted.
all right, say,
Mhm.
oh yeah, no, never take anybody you love for granted or anything you love for granted, because that shit can go away.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Because life is short, and you never know what could possibly happen to you or to your
Yeah,
loved
that's why
ones.
I love like everybody I work with. They're like basically my other family, and I love them for it.
Yep.
I love my boys,
Yeah.
the ones I work with. They dumbasses, but I still
Yeah.
work with them. They're my family.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I love my friends so much, even
But
though
yeah.
like there are times I feel like I don't do too much for them, but yeah, they still support me. I love them, and I always support them, and they're amazing people, all of them. So I love you guys so much, and I love for you guys to be on my show more often because you guys are awesome. And if it wasn't for you guys to
Yeah,
support
man.
me, I would
Yeah.
not
Hell
be
yeah.
here. So yeah. So thank you everybody
man.
for watching. This has been Ronan's Mind episode 7 about life obstacles and obstacles in general. If you want more,
Yeah,
please
man.
leave a like, drop a follow down below, subscribe,
Hook a brother
Some
up.
scribble.
Subscribe. But yeah. That should be it, right?
I think Mike died.
Yo, man, you better choose. Choose.
Take it.
I crashed again. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because Virtual desktop is garbage.
A lot of motion.
A lot of motion. But
Stop his ass.
like I
lot
said,
of
just leave a
motion,
like,
but
subscribe,
yes.
all that jazz. Share my playlist out if you like, just to see if other people like it and stuff like that. I'll like more feedback on it. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and see you later, and see you next time, my fellow
Love
Ronins.
to support this man.
Yeah.
Peace out.
Adios, muchachos.